The blame game. How excuses let killers stay free from Washington, D.C. to the courtroom. This is for every victim who has ever sat in a courtroom and watched defense attorneys twist justice into a sideshow. And for every future victim who will occupy that same seat, blindsided by the system that protects the guilty and punishes the grieving victims, have all the rights. Hi, I'm Sara Raney, a mother, a victim. My son, Dr. Kenley Raney, was killed by a repeat drunk driver, and the courtroom didn't bring me justice. It brought me heartbreak over and over again. The man who killed my son, Dennis Rodriguez Cebeda Jr., didn't fall through the cracks. He ran laps around them. He vanished 3 times, and each time the system rewarded him with his final gift being a PR bond meant for remorseful first-time offenders. He wasn't remorseful. He was free to drink and drive for 2 years while I fought for justice. And the district attorney, he wasn't seeking justice. He was running for being a judge. I wasn't seen as a grieving mother. I was seen as a problem to silence. My victim's rights representative didn't work for me. She worked for the DA's office. She got paid by the DA's office, protecting him from me. I called her the gatekeeper, not protecting me from injustice. The court treated my son like a case number and followed their own rules instead of the legal ones. Why should they? The elected politicians didn't care about the victims. They only cared about re-election, clearing cases from their desk. And I'm an inconvenience. I'm done staying quiet because a courtroom isn't run by facts anymore. It's run by strategy. And the new strategy, it's the blame game. Today I watched a sentencing for Marcella Chauster, who killed 2 children and severely injured 6 others due to a DUI. She crashed into a birthday party. Now, the defense tried everything to get her off. However, in this case, it did not work. The judge followed the law, and she received a life sentence. Laws are different in each state. It depends on who you elect. It's not just on cable news anymore. It's in our courts. Drunk drivers are now seen as victims. Alcohol is blamed on trauma, the trauma of poverty, or another stupid excuse. And suddenly, the person who chooses to drink and drive becomes the one we're supposed to, or expected to, feel sorry for. We're supposed to tell them we forgive them. No, I do not forgive the man who killed my son, who shows no remorse and is a repeat offender. When he is paroled, he has a 70% chance of killing again. Whose loved ones will that be? It won't be mine, because I've lost everything. These findings emphasize the ongoing danger posed by repeat drunk drivers and highlight the necessity of strict measures to prevent reoffending. Meanwhile, my son is still dead. No second chance, no whispered apology, no PR bond. This is what happens when we vote for name recognition, money, or reality TV fame over integrity. We hand over power to people who reward killers and erase victims because deep down, they're protecting themselves, their friends, and their relatives. Politicians are not entertainers, and reality stars are not leaders and politicians. It's a joke to them and an insult to us when voters elect someone who openly admits they're an alcoholic, but promises to stop if they're put in office. Really? Ask any alcoholic. They will tell you quitting isn't a switch you flip when it's politically convenient. It's hell. It's a war. And it doesn't magically end with a title. If you believe that kind of promise, you're either willfully blind or being played. Because no one gets sober for a job they shouldn't be trusted with in the first place. But look at today's rallies. They've devolved into the blame game circuses, a platform for tantrums, insults, and mockery for applause. They're name-calling, dodging responsibility, and stirring outrage instead of offering solutions. This isn't leadership, it's performance. And while they chase ratings, victims like you and me are left with graves and courtrooms that don't deliver justice. We don't get to blame. We don't get to deflect. We get to bury our loved ones and watch their killers walk out of the court, pointing fingers at us. If you think this can't happen to you or to your family, you're wrong. Our system is broken, and if you're not a mother bear, you're letting it stay that way. If you are sick of excuses, if you're tired of killers becoming victims, if you believe in real justice, then call this out, share this, speak up, because if we don't, they'll keep calling it justice. And next time, it could be your loved one. Subscribe to my channel, because I'm not playing the blame game. I'm here to end it. Thank you.